And welcome back to the channel. Now this is a bit ad hoc. I wasn't going to shoot a video today, but I'm out in the van on my own and I figure why not, let's shoot a video. Listen, I'm up in Hull and I've just had some work done on the van. I just had a bit of warranty work done at Swift on the van, and there's a Swift due on this weekend, so rather than go all the way back home tonight and then come back up tomorrow, I figured I'd stay up here in the van tonight, find somewhere to park up, and Lindsay is going to join me tomorrow. So I've just been shopping in Tesco's for a few bits. I'm going to put these away and then let's go and find a park up for the night. And that's more or less it. Crisps. I also want to give this Pocket 3 camera a bit more of a run out, so this is what this opportunity is for as well, and I'll show you some of the mods. I've done a couple of mods to this to make it a little bit easier. Right, let's find a park up now. So I've been looking on Search for Sites and Park for Night, and I'm not finding anything suitable right around me. There's a few pub stops that may be okay, but I want to hang out all day tomorrow, and I'd like to find somewhere nice that I can hang out, maybe near the seaside. So there's one 21 miles away, which is going to take me 40 minutes to get there. Bit of a drive, but it means if I can chill out there tomorrow, do a bit of editing, I bought some food, we'll be all right. That might be all right. And it's only 4:15 now, so it's still going to be light time we get there. Yeah, let's give that a go, see if it's any good. So there's a potential pub stop I looked at, which is just 4 minutes from Swift, but I'm not at Swift tomorrow. I'm not back there till Saturday now, and I don't want to sit in a pub car park all day tomorrow. So let's find somewhere nice to do my editing, hopefully looking out over the sea. But it's just beginning to be rush hour now. Arrival's going to be 16:56. So 40 minutes away, I hope it's nice. And let's see if we can get out the traffic of Hull. Not even left the Tesco car park yet and it's standstill here. So why am I out on my own in the van again? Well, like I said, I was having a bit of work done to the van in Swift, and it was just done a day early than I needed. So we were due up here the weekend anyway. They're having an open weekend this weekend. They've asked us to come and do some talks, which we're going to do Saturday and Sunday. We've got 2 talks per day planned, and we'll be recording that, probably putting that on our main channel. But since the van was ready, George and Lynn's are going to come up tomorrow, and Lynn's going to probably drop George off at her sister's over by Bradford Leeds way, and then head here. And then we're here till Sunday, where we'll go and pick George up and go back home again. So it's just an opportunity, 24 hours on my own in the van. And I've just got to knuckle down and do some editing tomorrow. So a nice park up by the sea would be well. Got some nice food to cook tonight. I'll probably cook a stir fry tonight. I've just been in Tesco's and bought a few bits, and I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. So yeah, let's see what we can find here. Well, there seems to be a lot of caravan parks down here, and I've just pulled off the road and it says road ahead closed, so let's hope it's suitable. Holiday park says tourers welcome, but we're after a wild stop for tonight. Somewhere to turn around there if I need it, but it looks like we got one guy camping here. Let's see if I can turn around and pull up on the side here now. Ooh, it's going to be tight. Probably a little too long to try and turn around in there. Let's see if I can back it in here. Ooh. That's the trouble having a 9-metre van. Sometimes it can be a little restrictive. Let me get out and have a look. Let's see if I can just bring it round a bit more. Oh, here we go. There we are. That's the problem being on my own, not having Lynn's. Yeah. But there you go, I think I got it. Right, well, we've managed to turn round. It's whether we camp here or not now. Let's maybe pull it in right over here. Well, that'll probably do. It's not as picturesque as I was hoping. I was hoping to overlook the sea, but let's go and have a look around and see what it's like. And there we are there. Just shoehorned just off the road. There's a few statics over there. And here we are. Cliff collapsed, road closed. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. The cliff has collapsed, doesn't it? Look at that. Beautiful view out to sea. Wow, but you can see up here all the erosion on the cliff. Right, it's a bit windy, it's a bit chilly. This will probably do us for the night. Let's get back to the van and get set up. I'm starting to feel a bit peckish actually, so let's see what we got. I think stir fry for tea. Okay. Right, so yeah, it's down a dead end. And I don't think I'll be disturbing anyone down here. And the reviews on Park for Night were great. So, and there's another guy here, so I feel safe here. And maybe go for a walk tomorrow. But yes, let's get the heating on and maybe start cooking some food. Let's see what we got here for dinner. Egg noodles, mushroom stir fry, and a katsu curry sauce. So that was it. I think it was about £3, something like that. And we've got our new Ninja pans, so that would do nicely. Thank you very much. Well, I didn't show you that bit, but the gas wasn't working, so I went out and checked, and of course the crash sensor was popped out. That's how come you can leave the gas on. These modern vans have got a crash sensor in there, so if there is any problems, that clicks and cuts the gas off completely. So we leave our gas on when driving, just so you know that. But that'll be controversial in the comments, I know it will. Anyway, warming up the pan nicely. I think this is probably for 2 people, so I'm just going to add a half of this tonight. Oh, and whilst we're at it, Wirru Cove. They didn't have any Villa Maria, so we've got some Wirru. Again, New Zealand Sauv Blanc, our favourite. Lovely. Cheers. It's softening up nicely. Egg noodles. Again, I'm only going to put about half of these in. And katsu curry sauce. Ooh. Gotta love katsu curry sauce. Again, about half, so I can do this again for lunch tomorrow. Oh, now the smell's coming through. Awesome. Plates. Did I bring any plates? We literally took everything out the kitchen cupboards because we were getting work done in there. So never mind, I'll have to eat out the pan. But here it is. One stir fry with mushrooms, vegetables and katsu curry sauce. That is just perfect. Probably do a little bit of salt, but apart from that, it's perfect. That was awesome. And just one pan to wash up. Winning. Cheers. Right. What is the time? It's not that late. It's only just after 6. So probably a bit of editing and then maybe catch up with a bit of YouTube. Oh, and I do want to show you the little mods I've done to this camera. Okay, first thing I want to show you, here's what I've got in here. It's on the bottom here. It's got a 1/4 mount thread to a DJI Action connection. So then I can get any one of these and just clip it on and use the quick release DJI Action mounts, which I've got a load of. We've got them on the windscreen of the van, and I've got them dotted all around. So really, really handy to be able to do that. And of course, then I can just pop it up as a tripod like that. Simple. So that's the first thing. Link in the description for that. The second thing I found, this one here, I think it was on AliExpress. I've been doing a lot of shopping on TikTok Shop and AliExpress recently, guys. Not so much on Amazon, I've got to say. But this thing here is interesting. It was quite inexpensive. And it's an interesting mag mount. What you can do, let me just release it here. You hook it on like this. And then you can use it as a stand, or better still, you can literally find something like this here and just mount it on. Anything metal like that, and that will be really, really easy. Now, I have had a look around here. I've not got much things metal to do it in the motorhome, but you get my drift. I'm not sure what it was. I don't think it was £10. So I'll put a link for both these in the description. Okay, it's dark outside right now, but I'm just checking our 360 cameras, and they're still picking up in that such low light. Have a look at this. And there you go. You can see all 4 cameras picking things up, and they are recording all the time. I don't turn it off. I turn it on all the time, and all I do is just turn the screen off if I want to make it blank at night. But it's still recording to the hard drive, so if anything happens at all, I've got the footage saved to SD card. So there it is. I haven't used these much since I had them fitted towards the end of last year, but really excited to get out and use them on the road. But I'll put a link in the description. It's Camos UK, guys, and I'm pretty sure they'll still honour the 5% discount he gave us for subscribers that want this system. So definitely give him a shout. Good morning. Wow, it was a good night's sleep. It was really windy last night and rainy, and that sound of rain on the roof of any motorhome is just brilliant, isn't it? But it was quiet down here. And all I've seen today is dog walkers. It's quite a popular spot for people walking their dogs. Been a couple of cars that's parked up here, but since it's a dead end, there's nowhere to go to. It's very, very quiet down here. So I'll leave a link in the description, guys, if you're interested, if you're up this way and you want a quiet stop. But it looks like there's a little walk along the coast, so I might do that before lunch. Take a little walk, see what's up there. I do like a circular route, but we need a bit more exercise in my life. So let's go for a walk and then we'll get some dinner. Right, since it's so windy out there, got a big coat on today, and we're trying out the new DJI Wireless 2 mics to see how they work. And there we go. We'll leave the van there. I'm sure it'll be safe. But cliff collapsed, road closed. I'm wondering how far the road went and when it collapsed. Let me know in the comments if you know. But yeah, we're going to head down this way. I think there's a Park Dean resort just down here. So we're going to take a nose. Apparently there used to be a rope so you could get down there. Don't quite fancy that myself. Look at it here, the erosion. Wow, I did watch a programme about this a few years ago. There's a lot of erosion around the UK like this. Even the path here has been worn away. I guess we have to go a bit into the field here. But I'm sure it's beautiful here in the summer. There's a bit here about to go. Whew. Certainly eating into the farmer's field. And back on our path again. Not good seeing a load of rubbish there. And here we are at the back end of a Park Dean resort site, which does not look too welcoming, I must say. Oh, that wind is really blowing. No, I shouldn't be going in there really. That's a shame. Look at that. There's a Fleetwood there, which is just in ruins. I think we'll probably head back the way we came. I do like a circular route, but not this time. And the path seems to end here as well. So yeah, back to the van. Yeah, I'm just looking online. Park Dean Resorts, Skipsea Sands Holiday Park, East Yorkshire. And it looks to be really, really nice. It's clearly going to be closed right now. But they've got swimming pool in there, and there seems to be lots to do. I bet that's really nice in the summer. Let me know in the comments if you've been there. And back to our road again. But the people in the caravans over here, what a view they've got. Huh? What a great place to be living. Wonder how much rent they're paying there. So no facilities, guys, but there is a bin here for your litter. And reading the reviews, I understand the council come and empty that regularly. God, it's windy here. Let's get back in the van, cook a bit of lunch, and a little bit more video editing before I move on and meet up with Lindsay later. Oh. Whew. Oh, but there we are, great bit of exercise. It was about 30 to 40 minutes there and back. So lunch is stir fry again. Lots of lovely veg, which I must eat more of. I must eat healthier, I've got to say. I don't know if you saw Motorhome Matt's podcast, where he had a bit of a health scare. So we must start looking after ourselves, men of our age. And I know a lot of you guys are the same age as me or even older. So yeah, let us know in the comments how your health is. Make sure you're looking after yourself. So more walking for me this year and more eating better food. And there we are, in go the noodles. And that is really quite healthy. If it wasn't for the butter I put in the beginning and the katsu curry sauce, which you've got to have for flavour, then this would be ultra healthy and good value, because I think it was £3. So this has cost me £1.50 per meal. And there we go, voila, one stir fry. And I forgot I put a couple of plates in when I emptied the cupboards. So there we are, another healthy stir fry. And so tasty. Just could do with a little bit of salt, which I've not got in here because we emptied the cupboards, but never mind. Normally I'd have salt in here. Right, let's finish this up, a bit more video editing and find a stop for tonight. Well, it's Friday and it's 3:15. I'm probably now going to move on and try and find another park up for tonight before the rush hour traffic kicks in. I'm about 45 minutes from where I need to be. So I've got a pub stop in mind over there that Lindsay can join me at, and there's actually one with a car charger right across the road. So I'll probably try that one first. But I better tidy up and get this place ship-shape before I hit the road. And one thing I'm really thankful for from Swift was, I don't know if you remember, but Sargent sent me this new control panel to try out and put through its paces. But it wasn't mounted properly. I did have a 3D printed bracket and it was sitting on the surface. So I've got now a new panel with everything fitted perfectly. This is fitting flush, and I've got the Eberspacher D4 control unit in there, and everything's just looking perfect. So yeah, much better. Really thankful for that. And it's been great just sitting here and chilling today. It's felt what I would think a full-time van lifer would feel like. Just not having to move on, just kicking back and just enjoying it here. And the pace has been really good. Being able to go for a walk, do a bit of video editing, and just kick back here. But I've got to move on now, because I'm missing Linz and she's going to be on her way up shortly. So although she's got to drop George off first at her sister's, so she's got quite the drive. But yeah, just going to get everything sorted here and get on the road and try and miss that rush hour traffic. If there is rush hour traffic up here, I don't know, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. I know I put a post on Instagram and Facebook about where we're at. And yeah, it's a lovely place around here. Really nice. I could enjoy actually going up this coast. In fact, we did it a few years ago. We went up this coast. I think we weren't making videos then, so maybe we'd do another trip up this coast, showing some stops. Yeah, that could be on the cards. I know we're also in Liam the Terrible's country. He commented on Instagram to say this is where he grew up around here. So, yeah, very interesting. Right, let's get these blinds up, get everything away and hit the road. And the sun's out now, beautiful. Right, Search for Sights found this stop for us. The Good Fellowship Inn. If I hit that there, scroll down and press the Google Maps, opens it up there, and it's 47 minutes. So just hit the road. That Range Rover in front says no photo allowed. So we're taking a video. I'm sure that's fine. The traffic in Hull has been pretty heavy. I guess we've got the school traffic, and you've got people finishing early because it's Friday, rush hour traffic. So yes, not been too clever. One thing I'm not used to being from Milton Keynes is the amount of traffic lights we've had to go through. Of course, Milton Keynes has mainly got roundabouts. It's got a few traffic lights, but there's just traffic lights everywhere, and I can't help but think that a roundabout would be that much more efficient. Look, there's nobody going through at the minute. On a roundabout right now, it'd be in use. Oh well, I guess it's just me from Milton Keynes, the city of roundabouts. Yeah, roundabout! Another thing about Hull, there's a lot of 20-mile-an-hour zones, like Wales. And here we are. Well, the car park looks big enough. Let's maybe throw it over here, out the way of everyone, I think. I'll try and shoehorn it in over here. There you go. And now we've got the overhang on the grass, and I think that's probably the best place for it. Right, let's go and check it's okay to stay. There you go, perfect. Got the overhang right over here on the grass, and we're only really taking up one extra space right here. And there's plenty of room. Plenty of room in the car park. There, that'll do us. Right, hope you've enjoyed this vlog, guys. It's been a new one on my channel because it was just me this time, out and about, and no Linz. Make sure you subscribe because I think I'm going to do more content like this. But also, make sure you head over to our Roman Radford's channel because that's where we'll do part 2 of this vlog when Lindsay joins me. Catch you on the next one.